Hey, what up, peace? Y'all know who it is. Jay Torrance, a.k.a. Jake J, a.k.a. I much prefer y'all call me. I'm Little Thony. Double salute to the most certified real one I ever known. Pops, what's up, man? I'm just like you. I much prefer y'all call me Little Tony, a.k.a. Jakey. Got a couple sweatshirts back, the back, the Cobra back. Jakey. Hey, man, beware of these type of people, man. Beware of the ones. I'm going to give y'all some prime examples. Say, I started this shit 5 years ago, man. I never was one to have big, giant legs or wanted, because I was an athlete, right? I played these, I was a calisthenic guy, so I had calisthenics legs. Yeah, I did have more of an upper body, but my legs always, I felt like matched my upper body, but a lot of people didn't think so. So I had all these critiquers, all these people analyzing me. Every time I would post a video, especially on Facebook, on YouTube, they would always say, hey, but he skipped leg day. He never works out his legs. They would always say, look, he got toothpick legs, such and such, and this and that nature, right? I never really took it to heart because I always wore shorts, wore everything, because I'm me. I don't give a fuck. You look at my flaws as a flaw. If you think it's a flaw, so be it, man. If I want to change it, I'm going to change it. If I'm going to keep it the same, I'm going to keep it the same. But nothing you said or did is making me make the change if I decided to do it. So, man, I just felt like that I needed to put more size on my legs here in the last couple of years. I took it for the first few years, and believe me, I don't put enough size on my legs to a noticeable amount on my legs, and it's still growing, right? I ain't saying I got the biggest, but they match my body. They're more suitable to my body or what people should think they should look like. I haven't heard one of those people, not one of those people, and it's a few names that I can say. I ain't gonna say them though. Not one of them say, they were the ones that was quick to say I had toothpick legs and put pictures up in the comments of guys with big upper bodies and like skeleton legs and all that shit. Not once. Every time I post a leg video and I'm flexing, that's who I'm flexing for them to say something. Not one time do they say, hey man, you don't put that hard work in, bro. I see a noticeable change. These is the people that you gotta watch out for. The people that never congratulate you, never help you celebrate. In fact, they tell you how to celebrate. They tell you how to celebrate your victories, right? They dictate. If you too humble, you know what I'm saying? That's cool with them. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when whether it's a small victory or a big victory, I like to shit on them just because, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody but my mama or my daddy or your mother, if they still living, should tell you how to celebrate. Or a moral victory, any type of victory. A goal that you set, if it's the most minute goal, daily goal, right? I might want to shit on them, right? If it's a big goal that I celebrate, 5-year goal, plan that I reached and I accomplished, and I want to motherfucking humbly, or if somebody tell you how to celebrate, you better watch out for them, because they don't want to see you win. If somebody is always telling you when you are your shortcomings or reminding you of your shortcomings, let's say this, I'm a personal trainer, right? I always stay year round. I try to stay in a pretty decent shape, you know what I'm saying? Most part, up to par, all the way as best I can. 6-pack, everything, lean muscle, right? If you think, and a lot of people do give me compliments to say things on my body, but it's the haters. It's the haters that I see in my comments, that I see in my views. I see, you ever got those people that they always watching, but they don't never engage, huh? They always watching, but never once have they engaged, bro. A lot of people delete or block those type of friends. You know what? I just watch them and let them watch, and I keep performing for them. That's why a lot of the shit that I told y'all, the 1% of the shit that I do is for the haters, man. The 1% to do when I want to stun on these motherfuckers. I'm the most humblest, God-fearing man on this planet. I promise you that, man. I know what it is, man. I fear God and I'm humble as hell, man. I really want others wholeheartedly. One good trait that God gave me, he put no jealousy or envy in my body. I wholeheartedly, and God knows, look down on me right now, no, I want to see everybody win. I got it's enough in it for everybody to eat mentality. From if it was enough in it for everybody to eat, picture of that in the dictionary, it'll be my mind state. It'll be the picture of my mind state. Because I feel like if it's a personal trainers, all the personal trainers can eat. If it's barbers, all the barbers can eat. If it's a mechanics, all the mechanics can eat. If it's people that's braiding hair, all the people that's braiding hair can eat. But it's this competition. that we create amongst others, this needless competition that we create. Yeah, I know it's a money thing, but it's enough money for everybody to eat. It's enough demand for everybody to eat. Shit ain't tight. So what you get these people that secretly hating on you, secretly preying on your downfall, but want to act like they're your friend, or want to stay on your friends list on social media, or want to stay on your stories, or stay on your views, always watching, but they never engage. Watch out for them people like that. Always, if I was to fall off as a personal trainer and gain 10, 15 pounds and get fat, those same people who never engage, who never say nothing, I bet you 1,000,000,000,000 to 1. Every last one of them for the past 4 years that I've been on social media, and it's a whole bunch of them, bro. Never say nothing. And I get it. Some people just watch people's shit and don't say nothing. They just do that with everybody. But I see these people interacting with everybody else's shit but mine. And that let me know they hating on my motherfucking ass, right? But I see these same people in public, and I see them on there, and throughout, I engage on their shit. I like their shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you motherfucking do the same shit, if you think some shit is lame, bro, and I'm a firm believer in this, if you think some shit is lame as hell, right, or somebody do some lame shit to you, via whatever it is, if it goes against your morals and principles, but just because somebody did it to you, if you run that shit back on them, you just as lame as the motherfucker that did it to you. I don't care who started it first, right? So I ain't gonna do no lame shit like sit up and viewing motherfucking stories and shit like that, or viewing people's social media. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm not gonna be sitting on people's lives on the out screen. You know how when you tap in live and they tell you the number, you part of that number to come in. People sit on the people, they hate and jealous of so people. They don't want to be part of or support people so much. They'll sit on the outside screen of the live or the outside screen so you don't notice them chiming in. You know when they tell you when a person chimes in on your live, I got so many viewers like that, it's ridiculous. As my late great mother-in-law would say, instead of ridiculous, you motherfuckers is ridiculous with this shit, bro. So watch out. Cause them motherfuckers that's quick to motherfucker let you know when you slipping, or let you know when you off track, or quick to laugh. Never laugh at your jokes when they funny, but let you slip and fall on the curb and it's a joke to them. Then they finally laugh because some embarrassing shit happened to you. Watch out, bro. Watch out. It's at an all-time high. The jealousy, the envy, the haters, and the non-congratulators, boy. I can't stress it enough. Pat yourself on the back after every one of your victories. At the end of every day, you make it, bro. Over pat. Because a lot of these motherfuckers ain't gonna pat you on the back. You shouldn't need a pat on the back. But it's good to be recognized for your hard work sometimes, right? A lot of these motherfuckers ain't gonna do it. Let me slip off or fall off as a personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? Let you motherfucking get a promotion. I remember, I'm gonna tell a quick story, man. When I got this, I'm a supervisor here at this plant. I run this whole second shift building, whole building. On the small side, I got about 10 or 12 people over there, and I got about 8 to 10. I got about 20-something people that I'm a supervisor of. But this is a story. So I remember about 7 years ago when they gave me the position, my bosses, they brought me in the back. We was in a completely different building, in a big brand new building now. We've been here about 3-4 years. But at the old building, they brought me back and they said I had put in the work. Came in from the goddamn a basic, running the first basic part that you can make running this place, right? Ran numbers, put out the production, outworked everybody, broke records in this place, right? The bosses, the big bosses recognized. I remember when they invited me back into the office, it was 4 brothers that worked here at the time. We was the only 4 in this whole shop, right? At the end of the day, they invited me at the end of the day to tell me about my promotion, right? Put me in the back in this big conference room. We sat back there. They asked me how I felt about being a supervisor. Told me about the money and everything, and how I would be promoted and all this shit. And they said we would tell everybody on Monday. This was on a Friday. They said we're gonna invite everybody in the room and let everybody know that, you know what I'm saying, that you running the show now, right? I remember I was so happy, and that it was at the end of the day. So we used to have the brothers that worked there. I was starting the shift. They was leaving. The brothers that worked there, they was in a little huddle, 4 of them. I pulled off, I parked the forklift outside of the boss's office when they told me to come in and talk to him. I jumped on that forklift, I rode around to my brothers. I said, man, we was best of. I said, man, guess what, bro? They just gave me the supervisor position, man. I moved up in this motherfucker. I'm happy as hell, bro. Not one of them. All of them said, oh, that's what's up. Not one of them said congratulations, bro. Not one of them said good shit. Not, I remember the feeling. I just sat there and looked like, expecting it, and I was like, oh, okay. I see what it is, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Rolled on off, and I'm supervisor still to this day. I didn't need them to pat me on the back. I patted myself on the back and I performed, but let me fuck around and had lost that supervisor position. Let me fuck around. I bet you that all four of them motherfuckers would have had something to say around the shop, would have had something to say to me, would have rubbed it in. And them the type guys that I second look and I be watching now. I'm very, very suspect of that. And the sad part about it is all four of them, I want nothing wholeheartedly, want to see them win, want them to see the best in life, want to see them come up as far as they can. You know what I'm saying? Had they got promoted, I would have been the motherfucker that's hugging, telling them congratulations, keep building, keep going, because it's in me, every bit of me. But not one congratulations from them, man. And that's just the way people is, and you gotta live and learn that shit, man. Like, share, subscribe, follow. People gonna motherfucking always remind you of your shortcomings, tell you how to celebrate, big or small, man. Watch out for them. They're the worst type of people, man. Like, share, subscribe, follow. I'm sure y'all got plenty of people like that. Ripping and running, man. Cut your circle, man. Cut your circle. A lot of people, listen, if they ain't productive for you, if they ain't adding value to your situation, if they ain't got you, if they got any red flag, any inkling that this person ain't got your back to the fullest in any situations, dead right or dead wrong, man, y'all better start cutting ties with these people because they backstabbing, man. My circle is smaller than the dot. Smaller than the dot. And I'm living my best life. I'm the most happiest ever, man. Happiest ever. Because I had to cut a lot of people off and trim a lot of shit down. And as you get older, it comes with wisdom and youth, man. It comes with wisdom. I'm sorry. The youth, wisdom and youth, it is. Youth, you don't recognize a lot of shit, so you rip and run and do a lot of shit with do a lot of people. But as you get older, when you get my age and you hit that midlife crisis, and you start hitting that 35, 40, 45, you start recognizing the bullshit. You start recognizing who with you and who ain't you, and that shit come like that. It come like that. A lot of people cut ties with a lot of people because they think they family members or they've been lifetime friends or lifetime whatever, man. If you see any red flag in anybody, man, you feel like somebody is trying to take from your situation, because by now a real person is on a higher elevation level, man. You're trying to elevate to a whole nother level, mentally, spiritually, and most of us physically, man. Hopefully you're getting your workouts in. And if anybody taking away from your mental elevation, your physical elevation, or especially your spiritual elevation, your relationship with God, man, put more negative to your situation. I don't give a fuck if it's your kids. I don't give a fuck if it's your husband. I don't give a fuck if it's your mama and daddy, man. You better cut them loose, man. Life is too short, man. Everybody in my circle, man, from my mother to my father, my whole support system, man, I 100% wholeheartedly trust and believe from the couple friends that I got, man. I know that if something go wrong or something, if I need something, they there. If I need a situation occurs, they done been there and they gonna be there. And the feeling is always mutual from them to me, from me to them, man. That's the type of people you should. And if anybody giving you any red flag or any short of that, bro, you slipping, man. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Let me finish while I'm running this machine, man. Let me tell y'all who I am real quick. Real recognize real, but real recognize a lame motherfucker too, just as quick, man. And y'all better recognize these lanes out here y'all running with, where they backstab your ass, and then you looking all destroyed and distraught about something that you should have had your eyes open about years ago, man. Somebody that you should have never even let close to you. Somebody you should have never even confided in, man. Because as fast as you confide, they running and telling and laughing at people at you, man. Like, share, subscribe, follow. I ain't gonna say it no more. Let me tell y'all who I am, man. Jakey the Coverback Stinker, man. Log into this YouTube channel, man. I'm starting to post more shit, post more stories, and post more OG knowledge about a lot of this shit, man. Because I feel like I got a lot of game to give, man. It's Jakey. Yeah.